What's up, guys? Welcome back for some more Glorious Smite. And 3 people recently reminded me, are you going to continue that God Builder series? Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. So fuck it, here we are. Also, the results from the God Week, bang even between Amaterasu and Ninja. So I'll probably just do like 3 videos of each and just like have them share the God Week, you know. I think that works. Unfortunately, Goobus got less than half of either of them, so not a lot of Goobus fans out there, you know. Nah, that's too bad. Quite like me Goobus. You know, he's grown on me recently. He's grown on me. So we're gonna do some wukong for this kind of build guide, and unfortunately, wukong does not deal a lot of damage. So also his kit. His one's base damage is 240. This is considered very, very low. In fact, it's kind of pathetic. And it comes with plus 50% for a physical god. That's also pathetic because physicals don't get a lot of power from their items in comparison to mages. So essentially it's low base, low scaling, right? So low in fact that they gave it plus 25% damage against the minions just so you can actually clear with it. That's kind of how embarrassing it is. However, the CDR isn't too bad and it's got decent range on it for a melee god. So, you know, it's good for poke, you know, it's useful early game, it's useful with bluestone. But yeah, the damage and the scaling is pitiful. Second ability, Master's Will, 290, which is almost okay. Like it's kind of okay base. Still terrible scaling, 50% again terrible. But it comes with a slow and again low CDs at 10 seconds. Then his most powerful ability is 72 transformations. The Tiger Stun max rank is the 80 base, that's very high, plus 80% scaling, which is decent. Because again of the nature of physical power being low, 80% is still considered only decent, right? Ideally, you want 90+% to be kind of good. 100% is very good, and 120% is like nice. That's amazing shit, right? So yeah, basically you want big scaling to make up for your pitiful amount of power. But outside of that, it's good base, really good base. 3A is fucking immense. So it's your most damaging ability. It also comes, of course, with a stun at max rank 1.4 settings, at rank 1 second, which is decent. And the Ox damage goes up to 210, which is low, 6% scaling, which is bad, and cooldown eventually goes down to 14 seconds. And then his ultimate, your damage is 340, which for an ultimate is horrible, but it's mainly used to heal and escape, and sometimes a secure/chase tool, so it's okay. And the scaling is good, but again, it's irrelevant because you can't really build power. Cooldown starts off is horrible and becomes standard. Your passive is mostly irrelevant, but sometimes kind of kicks in. When you're both 35% health, you gain plus 10% critical chance, which is kind of pointless, and plus 10 protections, plus another 1% critical hit chance, and 1 protections for its current level. So you can go up to 30% and 30 protections, which is good, but you need to be under 35% health, which is bad. So for a lot of time, your passive's kind of irrelevant, but you do usually escape low health. No doubt your passive helped there. You do occasionally get a kill by swinging and getting a lucky crit. So yeah, it comes in useful sort of, but at the same time it's sort of bad. So as a god builder, currently in the game, the tank boots are very, very strong. Where the fuck are they? But they're about to get nerfed, and I think the nerf to them is pretty big. They're going to lose half their health down to 75, which is quite a big blow. And they're going to lose a lot of the protections they gain. They're going to go into 3 protections with 6 stacks, which is only 18 protections. Which is still okay, but it's not good. I'd say they're still decent to pick up. In fact, to be quite honest, boots it's pretty much irrelevant as fuck what push you get. The difference is minor. In terms of AA DPS, if you're going to be AA in a lot, Ninja Tab are far superior. If you want to be extra tankiness while losing very little damage, because again, even when these get nerfed, you don't scale well. So ultimately, I would probably still recommend Reinforced Graves, but I don't think it matters. If you don't want to get them, it's fine, because every time you buy them after they've been nerfed, people, some very like glitches sometimes, most likely going to say, they're bad, pros don't buy them, don't get them. So if you can't be arsed explaining all the goddamn time, you know, you can play it safe. But yeah, either or is fine. Even Ninja Tab is probably alright, to be quite honest with you. Boots is irrelevant. So I'm going to assume you're playing wukong in solo lane. I'm also going to assume that you're up against another physical god, which means you're going to go straight into breastplate. CDR is good. You have low damage abilities with low scaling, but all your abilities deal damage. So the more often you can just keep like tap, 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 keep smashing that tickle stick, right? Just repeatedly. You know, there's a reason that hundreds of years ago tickle torture was a thing. You know, if you keep doing it over and over again, it hurts. So that's the wukong strategy. Just keep spamming those abilities. So CDR is your friend, protection is your friend, and ending on a little bit of pen is your friend. It's just kind of a general build guide. So the second defense item, usually I recommend a second defense item. It depends entirely on who's in the jungle, magical or physical, who's causing the most problems, and all that kind of good shit, right? The safest option, in my opinion, is usually Heidi the Urchin. Alternative options are, if you're a little bit ahead, going straight into Yon's to get CDR that way, so you can get max CDR. If you're ahead but still want defense, Discord again to get your CDR that way. More physical defense but a little bit of damage at the same time. It's getting nerfed but it's still okay. It's expensive but you're in solo so it'll be fine. Witchblade is still decent. You don't really need Frostwind as much. Again, it's still a decent pickup. And depending on the matchup and enemy teams, you can get Pestilence. And if it's like, if there's a Freya and a Soul, or a Soul and an Alquang, or a Freya and Alquang, or a Chronos, Soul, Freya, Alquang, right? If there's any combination of those four, and there's two of them, you can also get Rachel. Or if there's triple mage that are threatening, including one of them, you could probably still get this and be respectable. It's less useful for you, but more useful for your team. So, depends how you look at it. Anyway, back to the main build. So you've got some core defense. Generally speaking, by this point, I would just say go straight into Titan's Bane. It's probably overall the best pain item, one of the best items in the game for its price and what it does. To put it into perspective, your level 20 wukong, right? Your physical defense is 78, right? Beat Stick would offer 20 flat pen, taking their defenses down to 58. Titan's Bane offers 33% of what they've currently got, which would be about 25-ish, right? So you'd actually get more pen from Titan's Bane than a Beat Stick off just the base against another warrior, which means Titan's Bane offers you more DPS, right? Because the penetration is higher. That 5 penetration is worth a lot more than the 10 power, right? Pen is key in this game. So yeah, that'd be a good pickup. And once you get one defense item, which will be Breastplate, which they'll go second as well, go up to 153. That means Titan's Bane's worth 50 penetration at this point. 50! And they'll probably get more defense. So, yeah, just get it. And you know the jungle will get a physical defense. You know the hunters get close to that kind of physical defense as well. In fact, the only one that will probably be less effective against is the one-off mage. However, they might get pen helm. I think it's called Dynasty Split helm. Or they might get breastplate. So again, Titan's Bane is just always a good pickup. If you want for the DPS, Beat Stick is always a good choice. The passive's really strong on it as well. Hybrid items that are good, it depends on the enemy team comp, is of course Wingblade, just the slow immunity, extra health, extra attacks, 3 things you can't really go wrong at. Crowd control reduction's also very tasty as well, so these are all pretty good stats. And that's a pretty decent core. If you want more damage, like I said, you can get the Beat Stick or a Void Shield. Keep in mind this will be your magic D, and I suppose these will help us on your health. They'll be pretty good. Or if you want more CDR, you can get the Discord, because you've not got your max CDR yet. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do wukong. Pretty much how I do them anyway. You can mix it up anytime you go. And yes, Mystical Mail is very, very, very good to get on them if you really want. Same with things like Hidden Enemy and Spectral Armor. Guardian Mail's fine. These are all fine depending on the enemy team comps. You know, you just have to look at it. There is no one build. I've gave as generic a build as possible. I would probably just finish this off with more CDR personally, like the Discord. Because let's be honest, your ability damage isn't very high. You want to just spam those abilities as explained. Titan's Bane's all the pen you need. Like, is it really worth giving up this for 20 pen? If you've got a healer, I guess, yeah, because the 8% is really tasty. But apart from that, nah, not really. So yeah, it's a pretty decent build. And these are all very viable options. So like I said, you scale like shite. Since you're in solo, you're going to level your 1 first, because it's your Linkler. It's the safest. It's all the minions nice and easy. You get 25% bonus damage. You're going to max. You're going to put a point in everything. Max the 1, get a point in everything. Right. And this is where it diverges. So, most people agree leveling the 1 first is the key. Some people level the 2 second because they're cowards. And that's fine. If you want to be a coward, you be a coward. I like to level the 3 first. People don't like to level this because they use it as an escape. Like I said, coward. I use it to engage. As I've already explained, it's the highest base damage, the highest scaling most damaging ability you have. So I look for blood. I level this first, or second even, after the 1, right? Just so I can engage with a tiger stun. And the idea is you tiger stun, you can get 2 autos off, then you swing your 2, and then you can auto again because they're slowed down now, and then when they're escaping you finish with 1. That's sort of the ability combo. You don't just like 3 into the 2 because you're wasting the stun. You 3 into a couple of autos, then 2, and then you get another couple of autos because they're slowed down, and then you hit the 1 as they're running away. You can start with the 1 as well, like lead, like I said, just keep tapping them with it to kind of wear them down slowly over time, you know. I level the ult last. It's mainly just a heal and a chase tool and an escape. So I usually level last. So I'll go 1, 3, 2, and then max the ult last. Because again, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It is mainly just used as an escape, as a heal. Your strengths as this god is your sheer ability to escape and piss people off. Because you've got the bird, the ox, the ult, you're very annoying. You've got the sloth to do catch up to you, and your passive kicks in when you're low in health, sometimes just barely getting you out. So yeah, that's wukong. That's how I would do it. I think all the names are now gone. Oh no, they're still here. No, a little glance. And again, it's always up to what you're taking on and what you deem to be the most necessary. You're not really a carry, you're an annoyance, but you're a good annoyance, so be proud in being an annoyance, you know, that's what you are. Embrace it. So that's wukong. The God Week will be Amaterasu and Ninja together. So if you like little boys, we got that covered. And if you like tasty looking women, you got that covered too. See, we fucking care to all here, you know, it's fucking glorious. So guys, also enjoy this. Thanks for watching. As always, see you all next time.